everybody. How are we doing today? It is a beautiful day. The air is a little bit cool. The sun is out, but as you can see, there's a wonderful canopy of trees to block some of that sun out. We want the sun, but we don't want too much. Quick visual descriptor: I have long brown hair, glasses, a black shirt, a silver bracelet, coffee mug in hand. Behind me, we have some beautiful trees. That cliff behind me, also the river is right down below it. And I can hear some bugs singing. Some sort of insects are making songs, and I can hear the flowing of the river. We are in the public park space near the river. It's just lovely here. Grab your coffee, tea, whatever it may be, whatever gets your day going. I have coffee in hand. It goes without saying, I need this coffee in hand a lot of days. I really do. I'm definitely a morning person, but we're not all morning people, right? I mean, I get up early and I start my day, get ready, and then before most people start their workday, I'm already down here on camera with all of you for these live streams. But that does bring an interesting question. It's about you time, personal time. Now, clearly, I have to be taking some sort of personal time because I'm not online with you all day, every day. But how about you? My hope is that you are taking personal time, that you're taking time for yourself, for your hobbies, for your interests, that your day doesn't revolve around work. But let's be fair and let's be honest. In general, right now, there's a large amount of the population who are working longer hours than our grandparents did. Morning over there on Twitch. And that's something to think about because on average, we now work more hours than our grandparents. And we're expected to work more years than our grandparents and our great grandparents. And depending on age, your parents probably also worked fewer hours than you, as well as worked shorter weeks. And that's a wild thought. But these are just averages. And of course, depending on your age, again, this is going to vary. People who are anywhere from 18 to 40 right now are on average still working far more than those who came before us. So our personal time, our us time, it's got to count. I mean, it's really got to count and really have to actually take it. And that is the rub. There's almost a negative stigma attached to taking too much time off work, taking personal days, sick days. And that's all kind of wild too. I would like to encourage everyone, no matter what or where you are or what you do, to remember that you are 100% deserving of taking up personal time if you need it. But what are you doing with your personal time? Before I get going, it is completely 100% valid if your personal time is entirely just laying in bed, sitting in a chair, doing nothing. That's fine. Completely fine. I also realize that a lot of us can have jobs or situations which can be stressful, arduous, difficult, and we're exhausted. But whatever you're doing with that time, you got to take it. And even if you're spending a lot of your downtime just enjoying not having to do anything, I'd like to propose that you consider taking up some sort of hobby, some sort of extracurricular activity, those kinds of things that we were encouraged to do when we were in school. Join a club, take up amateur level sport, and it doesn't have to be with a league or anything. You can do a pickup game of basketball in your local city court somewhere, or take up running. You can decide late in life that maybe you didn't do band or anything as a kid, but there's nothing wrong with trying to take up an instrument or music now. But step away from that kind of structured thought. When it comes to our adult extracurricular activities, we actually have vastly more options. Laser tag, building models. We can do things that are interesting and sometimes can only be done with an adult income. You can build your own go-kart now. You can take up strange and interesting and very niche hobbies. You can go ahead and sign up for volunteer work for things like digs at historical sites. And the reason is because I'm sure that you have interests that maybe you don't get to explore in the way you'd like. Or maybe you haven't gotten to explore since you were in college or high school, or that you watch shows about these various things, but you're not engaging in the activities beyond maybe the show or reading. So to make a very long ramble, very small statement, are you taking your you time? Are you truly engaging in the interests and the desires and wants that you have? Whatever those wants, desires, interests are. I've said this a couple of times recently, but it nonetheless is still true. I mean, life is for living, and you have to live the life you have. And you can make whatever kind of life you want for you. So go ahead. What are you doing with your personal time? How are you spending those moments where it's just you? Maybe just you and your partner, or you and your family. Recapture those moments when you could do anything. Because you can still do absolutely anything. And let's also be really fair. We're never too old to not be a kid at heart, and never too far along in life to start something new. There's no better time than now. Grab yourself an extra cuppa. You most certainly deserve one. Coffee, tea, whatever it may be. Begin considering your next personal adventure. And whether you're watching this now or later on the replay, feel free to share in the comments. Maybe there's a hobby you have, maybe there's an interest you have. Go ahead, put it below. Maybe we explore these things more. Leave a comment. If you're joining me right now, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube, please follow, subscribe, all of that great stuff, and consider sharing the video. But I'd like to talk to you for a moment about the art of feeling. There's going to be a link somewhere nearby. Now, the art of feeling is an abstract art workshop I teach every third Saturday of the month. The next one is on August 20th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. The art of feeling is a free flow art workshop where everything can be abstracted. And I will take you through concepts, some techniques, and we will explore a little bit of history, take a look at some examples, and really get into abstract art. Now, of course, it is open to everyone, whether or not you've ever painted before or whether or not you've been painting for years. No matter your skill level, you're welcome because everyone can get something out of this. Abstraction of that which is within us doesn't require that we know a million techniques or that we have years of experience. It requires that you have something to paint with, something to paint on, and some paint, and you, and a little bit of honesty, and a little bit of allowing yourself to express however feels natural to you. You can sign up on Eventbrite, and there is going to be a link somewhere nearby. And when you sign up on Eventbrite, you're going to be able to join, but you're also going to see that these are going for the rest of the year, so sign up for as many as you like. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It is a virtual event, so you can join from anywhere in the world. And of course, you don't have to turn on your camera or your microphone if you join us. You can follow along or you can share. That's up to you. But I hope to see a lot of you there this month or in months coming. But take care. Be excellent. I'm going to get out of here and I'll see you all again very soon. All right. Bye, everybody.